What's up guys, it's your TD Gamer, Sam or Dietron, bringing another gameplay commentary action, this time on a bit of hijacked. I go 16-3 using the Remington one-shot wonder, guys, and because I'm using the Remington one-shot wonder, I'm awesome. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm pretty awesome at this game. And every time I use the Remington, I feel like I'm cheap, and like I'm playing the game, and you know, when I'm playing with the Remington, it seems unfair. You see that one shot the guy in the back, and he's going to back. He needs to get a back massage and that. But as I said, guys, this is not about the gameplay. This is about football hooliganism. That was a big word for me to say, hooliganism. Hooliganism. I can't. But anyway, you know what I mean about. What happens is, guys, there's been a load of talk in the UK press about football, or if you're from the States or any part of place that doesn't say football, the game that you kick the ball. It's a round ball with 2 goals and 4 corner flags, or soccer. And in the UK there's been some problems with football hooliganism. As I said, guys, there has been a thing called the FA Cup. It's a cup trophy thing that every team in who's even professional, semi-professional, or professional takes part in it. And generally, you know, that really happens. You know, teams like win and score and all that jazz. But there was a problem. Wigan Athletic versus Millwall. Now, Millwall have a history of being violent. If you want to YouTube it, maybe go on Google, guys, about how violent this team is called Millwall. They are from South East London, guys. A very violent team. And by the way, I actually do support a team from South London. They're Charlton, and they're not as violent as these guys are, because they have 2 games. They have one game, the football game, and they have a game called the punch-up game, where they actually beat the shit out of anyone. They have a very famous chant saying, "We are Millwall, Super Millwall, no one likes us, we are Millwall." The term is they want to injure and fight against fellow football fans, mainly because, you know, maybe the result's not going that way, and, you know, there all this violence and all that lot. And people have a very big thing about football, especially in the UK, and saying it's all violence. Not many teams actually are very violent, because, you know, the last time I saw like a violent game was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and that was like a derby game, because you get games like derbies where, you know, the local teams, they really hate each other, but, you know, they don't show violence like, I want to stab you with a pickaxe or whatever. But then you got teams like in Europe or Eastern Europe, and like teams like in Italy, where it's very violent, very racist, and, you know, with flares going off. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? So that was my watch or something. But yeah, you got teams who are very violent, like in Italy, and then you got Eastern Europe who I think there's a team in Russia called Zenit St. Petersburg that they ban to have any black people or gays in their club. If they do, they're not going to support. And, you know, with these Eastern Bloc countries are very, you know, right wing, they're anti-Nazi things. I know they did something on Panorama when the Euros were out, and they were talking about you know, how racist the Poles and the Ukrainians are. And you know, because it's Eastern Bloc countries, and they were talking about Hitler and Jews, and, you know, kill the Jews and all that lot. And I think it's not what I call a great thing to do. You know, you don't want to talk about kind of those things, because, you know, and that. But, you know, overall, what's your guys' opinion on football violence or soccer? I don't know how to do it like a hillbilly, like, oh my God, kick up the ball, pick up the ball, Ronaldinho, pick up the ball. But you know, I really do have my fears. I'm a massive football fan, and when it comes to this kind of thing, you know, hooliganism, where people ruin the game by, you know, beating the shit out of each other, it's just uncool. And those fans, the Millwall fans, apparently they're on cocaine or some shit, so, you know, it was a bit dodgy. But, you know, I kind of understand why people are upset about this. You know, it's a beautiful game, it's a beautiful game in the UK, and that we like the game as a whole. But overall, guys, I really do have my opinions on this, and my opinions is that maybe tougher security measures might be in place. Like, for example, big derby games should just, you know, just not be seen by the public. But what is your guys' opinion on this matter? If you guys support a soccer team or a football team, put in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your suggestions, or what teams you support, guys. And that, because, you know, I know I've got quite a lot of people from different countries and different parts of the world, And you know, when you have people from different parts of the country and the world, you know, they might support this team or that team, like that. So I'd like to hear your guys' suggestions on the comments. What team do you support, guys? And also, guys, what is your opinion on this matter? Do you think that violence as a whole in sport is trouble? For example, there's quite a lot of sports like boxing, like people try and do the same as boxing as they try and do in real life, for example. But as I said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys please do leave a rating, always really helps, guys. And also follow me on Twitter. Thanks, guys. See you again soon. Bye.